Hello, my name is Margit Olle. I'm from NPO Veggies Cultivation from Estonia. And today I'm presenting Science Through Pandemic by Dr Margit Olle. And I would like to say in the beginning that the pandemic time have been quite interesting and at the same time a little not so good for scientists because instead of going, for example, to conferences abroad, you have to sit by computer. Duties at the pandemic time. Overview of my presentation. First of all, I am going to talk about home office, new company, NPO Veggies Cultivation. I have been developing a logo and web page and carrying through non-formal agreements for experiment infrastructure usages, writing articles and books, writing projects, taking courses like microgreens, financial management, virtual conferences, many of them, conducting trials. Home office. I have had home office all the time because I have big library on my specialty. While in the spring 2021 I moved my office to a closed and heated balcony. This is my new office now, what you can see here. And through the pandemic time, the office at home was a great place to be. I was lucky one, I had home office. While it is a very little place and almost everything I can reach by my hand, the printer and the papers and all materials around me, so I don't walk much, and while it's very comfortable and very fine office. New R&D institution, NPO Veggies Cultivation. I was developing a logo and a web page. I was conducting agreements to carry through agronomic trials. The partnering agronomic trials is Rapina School of Horticulture, and the director welcomes my research in this place. NPO Veggies Cultivation. The main purpose of NPO Veggies Cultivation. The aim of NPO Veggies Cultivation is to carry through research and development activities in the field of vegetable agrotechnics and to introduce the innovative solutions of vegetable growing technologies in Estonia, Europe, and all over the world. It's about vegetables, research and development, and farm-oriented solutions. And webpage www.veggiescultivation.com. Short overview. NPO Veggies Cultivation was founded on 5th of January 2021. NPO Veggies Cultivation is a private R&D company. This company is providing innovative research and development solutions in vegetable agrotechnology to all stakeholders and also hobby growers of veggies all over the world. You are welcome to study free of charge innovative methods in veggies cultivation, to order research and development, what you can also do, to buy books including innovative solutions for veggies cultivation, to subscribe to email list for newsletters or blog posts. NPO Veggies Cultivation work with sustainable crop solutions for crop production. Biggest challenge. Those are safe, sustainable, organically sound ways to grow healthy veggies in future, keeping in mind high yield and more nutritious veggies to eat for each of us on Earth. On my webpage, on the section Books, you can find 12 research monographs in English, what you can buy there. First of all, methods to avoid calcium deficiency in greenhouse-grown leafy crops. Effective microorganism influences vegetables and soybean production. Silicon as a challenge for sustainable vegetable crop production. Light and vegetable production. Advances in tomato cultivation. Vermicompost is boosting greenhouse vegetable production. Successful legume cultivation in Northern Hemisphere. Organic cultivation of vegetables and potatoes. Innovative technologies for sustainable crop production. Best effective microorganism practices on greenhouses, plant production. Best practices in greenhouse plant production. Best practices against calcium deficiency in greenhouse plant production. 3 popular scientific books: Biogas Digestate Bokashi Technology. The best way to save our planet Earth is EM technology. And Köögiviljataeda, this is one Estonian language vegetable production book. In 2021 I published 4 of them. You can see here, I already mentioned them. So, and now I'm going to introduce one book which can be interest in China also. Innovative Technologies for Sustainable Crop Production. Bokashi Technology for Vegetable Crop Production. EM Technology for Vegetable Crop Production. Silicon as Beneficial Element in Crop Production. Vermicompost for crop production. All those chapters you will find in this book. Bokashi Technology. I have been in study trips in USA, Hawaii, Oahu Island, Thailand, Saraburi Farm, New Zealand, Waiheke Island, Poland, Greenland Company, studying Bokashi Technology. And you can see here the picture up and middle, the bokashi itself, and the container. You can see which kind of, and as bokashi is added to food waste, it's coming solid and liquid fraction, and you can separate the liquid and solid fraction and get also a liquid fraction by which you can spray the plants afterwards, and solid fraction you will get a good compost from it. EM technology. You can see here on the right picture that tomato plant treated with EM was shorter and with larger stem diameter, and this was also in place with cucumber, squash, and pumpkins. And you can see here that the lettuce plants also showed finer plants by EM treatment. Silicon. You can see here that tomato and cucumber plants were taller and with larger stem diameter in silicic acid treatment compared to control treatment. Vermicompost. I published one article in Estonian media about my results with vermicompost, and you can see on the picture here how fine plants are growing with vermicompost. Those are cabbage plants, and you can see how this vermicompost substrate is solved. Experiments with vermicompost 2020 with cucumber and tomato. You can see here the transplants of them growing. Experiments with vermicompost 2020 with radish plants. You can see here the picture left after showing and picture right of just emerged plants. Microgreens trials in 2021. You can see here the radish plant just at harvest date. During the microgreens course, I did a small experiment at home also. It was so great afterwards to eat all the leaves of microgreens. I have been participating in virtual conferences, applied microbiology and beneficial microbes, plant science, research and technology, agriculture and horticulture conference 2021, the second international electronic conference on plant sciences webinar will come soon, CIEC 29 symposium right now, and Pacificsem 2021, a creative vision for the future virtual conference. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to have a presentation